Hello everyone. Singapore General Elections 2025 just ended. And yeah, I heard a lot of people have a lot to say. Some became keyboard warriors online, some talking at a coffee shop, some even talk at their workplace or at home. People were happy, people were angry, and some people were just tired. I'm not here to question your choice or tell you who's right or who's wrong. I just thought, instead of adding more noise, why not share a few quiet truths? The kind that you don't hear from a rally, and the kind you feel it in your gut. Because this country wasn't built on headlines or hashtags. It was built on quiet things, small actions, ordinary people doing their part for Singapore. But lately, it feels like everyone's on edge. We just saw what happened online recently. One Facebook post, a few wrong words, and suddenly, legal letters flying. Ministers suing, public debating. Some say it's about justice, some say it's about fear. But here's what I see. More people fighting each other rather than fighting for something better. Maybe it's time we stop throwing chairs online and start pulling them out for real conversations. Be angry, sure, but don't forget to be grateful, because we are standing on ground that was laid by our great-grandparents and grandparents, people who didn't have time to argue because they were too busy surviving. And now, we are the ones that our kids and the next generation are watching. So instead of just posting noise, maybe we show them how to build a country with maturity, with perspective, and with heart. I made something simple. 10 posters, no big speeches, just everyday truth for anyone who has ever lived, worked, or struggled in this country we all call home. In Singapore, there's no riot, no police, just one chalk, one piece of paper, and a lot of heart. We queue quietly, vote silently, and still got time to go JB after that. Election results may not be perfect to some people, but it was safe and peaceful. And that's something a lot of people from other countries wish they had. Our grandfathers built the road, and grandmothers went through hardship. Then now, we all voted on where it should go. Don't let your keyboard erase their sweat and blood. This home didn't come free. It came from sacrifice and quiet strength. You know, we may grumble every day about the weather, the prices, even MRT delays. But when you walk home tonight, take a look around. Singapore is still safe, still clean, still peaceful. Still that same little red dot doing big things quietly. This man who served coffee every morning to people when he was young in a coffee shop. Once he's old, he deserves a coffee on a bench in a nice park. Not every dream has to be big. Sometimes it's just about growing old without growing tired. Let's be a country that lets our elders rest and relax, not restart. The results may split opinions, but at the end of the day, this is about us, together. Doesn't matter what box you tick, we still share the same void deck, take the same train, even eat at the same food court. We had big speeches on stage before voting day. Then came the result at night. The next day, People still buying coffee, taking bus or train rides, and ERP is still charging you. Real life doesn't wait for politicians. We all still go back to work. Not because we lose, also not because we win. It's because our bills payments still come and we need to pay them. We talk different. We live different. We vote different. But when the national anthem music plays, we still stand up straight for Majulah Singapura. So you don't have to agree on policy, but you can agree that we are in this together as one flag. General election 2025 is considered done because 2030 had just begun. Your child saw how you reacted at a TV rally or even shouting at the live rally. They also saw how you shake your party hands. So if we think that our child don't understand, then you are wrong. Because they are learning how to behave when it's their turn to vote. I know out there are people who don't like the outcome. Well, it's okay. Because screaming online doesn't change anything. It makes your blood pressure worse. So sit down, take a deep breath, talk to someone face to face. It's not weak to pause. It's just being mature. Hey, when we argue over politics, sometimes it is the same way like how we argue over where got the best chicken rice. But end of the day, we still sit down, have a drink together and eat together. So don't let your opinion become your personality. After disagreement or argument, then tapao food and drinks and just enjoy. That's being a Singaporean. Well, that is all guys. I hope you guys enjoyed them. These are just small truths I feel, but I think people don't always say. Some of us may feel disappointed, some feel relieved, some just want to move on quietly. But if there's one thing I hope we all must remember, is that Singapore is not built every 5 years during election. It is built every day by people who still wake up, still go to work, and still care. This little red dot is not perfect, but it is still ours. And what we do next matters more than who won. So, if you are upset, take a walk. If you are happy, be humble. And if you are tired, you are not alone. Until then, stay sane, stay employed. And remember, no matter who you voted for, shouting online changes nothing, but smiling at your neighbor might. Thank you and peace out.